It's time to come out of hibernation because spring is finally here. So, as we gear up for the warm weather, check out some of the movies hitting theaters and TV shows coming to your favorite streaming services. Stick around, Xtra Butter Please is coming right up. Welcome to Xtra Butter Please. I'm your host, Sydney Jackson. We kick off the month of April with a pair of shows that will delight anime fans, new and old. The first is a new series, Lazarus, from the creators of the fan favorite classic, Cowboy Bebop. Check it out.
Matter of fact, I did not develop Hopna to act as a mere painkiller.
And as it turned out, Hopna was a grand trap that he set upon us all.
In the utopian year 2052, a doctor discovers a miracle drug known as Hopna. In 2055, the doctor announces that the drug has a 3-year half-life, and soon, everyone who took it will die. A task force of 5 agents is assembled to locate the doctor and create a vaccine, codename Lazarus.
It's go time!
We're here to save the world.
So basically, we're superheroes.
I found Dr. Skinner. It looks like there are thousands of them.
Do I have clearance to use an assault rifle?
You're authorized to use anything.
Are you actually enjoying this?
It's that obvious.
DEA, FBI!
Lazarus!
What's Lazarus?
We're superheroes.
He's totally out of his mind.
Lazarus debuts April 3rd on Adult Swim's Toonami. Anime fans will have a packed day on April 3rd because Netflix will be dropping their animated adaptation of the long-running Capcom video game, Devil May Cry.
This, gentleman, is your primary objective. He's a top-level threat. Engage him with the full brunt of your firepower.
I work better with music.
When a mysterious villain threatens to open the gates of hell, a devilishly handsome demon hunter could be the world's best hope for salvation.
I know all about demons' nature. I'm not one of them. Ripped and irresistible dreamboat, I know. You still can't just tear a guy's clothes off.
This world's reckoning is already in motion. All you can do is ease its passing.
Devil May Cry slays onto Netflix on April 3rd. Kevin Bacon gets a second chance at life with action horror comedy, The Bondsman.
Did you die?
Male enforcement, come out with your hands up.
Yeah, I think maybe I did.
Resurrected bounty hunter comes back from the dead for an unexpected second chance at life, love, and his nearly forgotten musical career, only to find that his old job now has a demonic new twist.
You're still a bounty hunter, but now you hunt demons for the devil.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You will be terminated.
Jesus, Lord, please help me.
Did you take our son along for a demon fight yesterday?
I'm just trying to do something nice here. Shit.
The Bondsman, starring Kevin Bacon, rises from the grave April 3rd on Prime Video.
24 hours.
Most of the time, we believe that game shows are rigged in the favor of the show. But every now and again, there's a contestant who will get one up on the producers. We get that in the new drama thriller, The Luckiest Man in America.
I just came off a 3-day trek from my hometown in Ohio. And I drive an ice cream truck. I love the show. I've probably seen every episode.
I like the guy. Stories like those are why America loves game shows.
In May 1984, an unemployed ice cream truck driver steps onto the game show Press Your Luck, harboring a secret, the key to endless money. But His winning streak is threatened when the bewildered executives uncover his real motivation.
We have a problem. Somebody didn't vet this guy. He's not playing the game right. We gotta scare him.
It'd be a real pity if we got held up here in LA.
You think that he's working alone? I have no idea.
All part of the game, right?
You just made more than anyone in the history of game shows.
Luck is just a good excuse to do nothing and then hope that an opportunity comes a-knocking.
The Luckiest Man in America presses his luck in theaters on April 4th. After their billion-dollar hit Marvel film, Captain Marvel, the directing duo of Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck decided to scale it back with the anthology film Freaky Tales.
The underdog believes he can do the impossible. Defeat the bully, sell enough mixtapes to get out of the hood. But I can say with certainty, this underdog has seen his last day.
Yo, wait, hold up. We gotta take it from the top.
The film depicts 4 interconnected stories taking place at real locations and during real historical events in 1987 Oakland, California. It's based on the director's memories of growing up in Oakland in the 1980s and is a celebration of the city's culture.
Wasn't every day a story like this hit the town.
There's too many of them.
That's bullshit. We fight.
But for those who lived through it, it became the stuff of legends.
What happened here?
You fucked with the wrong warrior.
Freaky Tales hits theaters and limited release on April 4th. Stay right there. There's more Xtra Butter Please coming up right after this.
Here's an amazing fact. 1 in 3 African American blood donors is a match for a person living with sickle cell disease. Could be me, could be you. We can help save lives. Visit redcrossblood.org/ourblood to make your appointment to donate today.
Welcome back. You would think that the video game Minecraft wouldn't necessarily lend itself to a theatrical adaptation. Well, Hollywood has cracked the code to bring this very unique world to the big screen.
Don't worry! I'm gonna cushion our fall with this water bucket! Release!
Four misfits are suddenly pulled through a mysterious portal into a bizarre cubic wonderland that thrives on imagination. To get back home, they'll have to master this world while embarking on a quest with an unexpected expert crafter.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
This place makes no sense. Let's do this.
A Minecraft movie builds into theaters everywhere on April 4th. The hit Hulu series, The Handmaid's Tale, has been one of Hulu's flagship shows since its debut in 2017. This month, it will be saying goodbye when its final season debuts.
For years, we've been afraid of them. Now it's time for them to be afraid of us.
We need to hold those terrorist rebels accountable. They need to be reminded who they're dealing with.
We can't just let them win.
Mayday's working on a plan to kill extremist commanders. If you want to fight, then let's fight together.
Set in a dystopian future, a woman is forced to live as a concubine under a fundamentalist, theocratic dictatorship.
This lie's gonna land you on the wall.
They still got my daughter!
You're just like the rest of them! We use all of our friends, everyone and anyone who hates Gilead, to finally declare enough.
The Handmaid's Tale final season debuts on Hulu on April 8th. The critically acclaimed dramedy Hacks returns this month for its 4th season.
Well, aren't you a big, brave girl? I guess I am. It's for the best. We'll see.
Hacks explores a dark mentorship that forms between a legendary Las Vegas comedian and an entitled outcast 25-year-old writer who form a close-knit bond where they learn to push each other creatively and professionally.
I need you to come down! Let's celebrate!
Let go. No, let go.
Hacks Season 4 hits Max on April 10th. Netflix's anthology series, Black Mirror, returns for a 7th season this month.
We'd like to welcome you back.
Ready?
Yeah. 3, 2...
And action.
They call it mind expanding. It alters your neuronal structure. The mind is a computer. Suddenly, we're not just more receptive. You become a receiver.
Featuring standalone dramas, sharp, suspenseful, and satirical tales that explore techno-paranoia, Black Mirror is a contemporary reworking of The Twilight Zone, with stories that tap into the collective unease about the modern world.
It's a game.
What are most games about? Escapism? Killing.
I don't like this game.
I'm losing my mind.
Black Mirror Season 7 hits Netflix on April 10th. Viola Davis is going the Harrison Ford Air Force One route with her very own presidential action thriller, G20, coming to Prime Video.
Madam President, we have a situation. Ma'am, apprehension is minutes away.
A little much, don't you think, Mom?
Zip it. You and your brother are coming to Cape Town with us.
Why?
You know why.
All you ever care about is work.
U.S. President Danielle Sutton must defend her family, fellow leaders, and the world when the G20 summit in Cape Town, South Africa is taken over by terrorists.
They've got at least 5 hostages in the kitchen.
Your survival is what matters most.
I will not leave them.
Drop it! Guns, 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 guns.
President Danielle Sutton. You get around, don't you?
I'll get around to you, too.
G20, starring Viola Davis, hits Prime Video on April 10th. Don't go anywhere. We're just getting started. When we return, a single mom goes on a killer first date. And Joel and Ellie return for the highly anticipated video game adaptation. Extra Butter Please, we'll be right back.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
The upcoming spy thriller sees Academy Award winner Rami Malek on a quest for vengeance.
You ever wonder what they do with all the stuff you dig up for them?
That's not my job.
No, but you never wonder?
No, it's the CIA. I gotta trust that they'll make the right call. Maybe it's better not to know. Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
A CIA cryptographer loses his wife in a London terrorist attack. He realizes his bosses will not act due to conflicting internal priorities. Having blackmailed the agency to train him as a field operative, he embarks on a one-man mission to hunt down his wife's killers.
You're just a nerdy fella that works on computers. What you doing? Just gonna kill you. Do you ever account for the things I'm good at? This ends here. You recognize her?
If you jump really fast, you might survive the blast.
Freak! The Amateur seeks revenge on April 11th in theaters everywhere. Okay, hypothetical question here. Ladies, could you drug and kill your first date if you had to choose between them or a loved one? Well, the new film, Drop, will possibly answer that question for you.
Don't leave me alone. You said you like my eyes and your
Hey,
Hi. Sorry, I got a drink because I was nervous.
I had a couple in the car on the way over. Can't believe we're actually doing this.
I mean, you are the first guy who didn't ask for feet pics.
It's a second date thing.
Violet, a widowed mother, is on a date with Henry when she's terrorized by a series of anonymous messages to her phone. The caller instructs her to tell nobody and follow increasingly malicious instructions, or her younger sister and her son will be killed, culminating with her being told to kill her date.
Why him? Why does he have to die? They chose me for a reason.
Shot of tequila never kill anybody, right?
So, how's this date going?
Drop falls into theaters on April 11th.
Alpha 2, we might have guys starting to move on our position.
Copy, we're getting a buildup of activity here too.
Yeah, I definitely see weapons at this point.
Yeah, we have definite massing.
A platoon of Navy SEALs embark on a dangerous mission in Ramadi, Iraq, with the chaos and brotherhood of war retold through their memories of the event.
Inbound! Inbound! Find cover! 1 minute out!
We have enemy on our building and all surrounding buildings.
Roger that, stand by. Going hot.
You gotta get ready, man. This is gonna hurt.
On my count. 1, 2, 3.
Warfare hits theaters everywhere on April 11th. Just in time for Easter, The King of Kings is a new animated Christian film loosely inspired by the children's book, The Life of Our Lord.
I'd like to tell you a story, son. Some say it's the greatest story ever told. It has angels and wicked kings, jealous rivals, and miracles. Open your eyes.
The story of Jesus Christ, as told and narrated by legendary author Charles Dickens, and seen through the innocent eyes of a child.
Look, Willa! Look at all the fish!
Jesus still had lessons to teach us.
Look!
Don't be afraid.
You really are the true King of Kings.
With an all-star voice cast, King of Kings rises on April 11th. Deemed by many fans to be one of the best video games of all time, and maybe only rivaled by its TV counterpart as one of the best adaptations of all time, the eagerly awaited second season of The Last of Us will continue the saga of Joel and Ellie.
You okay?
Yeah. After a global pandemic destroys civilization, a hardened survivor takes charge of a 14-year-old girl who may be humanity's last hope. With the first season adapting the first game from beginning to end, showrunner Craig Mazin says that the extensive second game will be told over multiple seasons.
Don't you know what he did?
You swore.
The Last of Us Season 2, starring Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, hits Max on April 13th. Don't move. We've got more Xtra Butter Please coming up right after this.
After rent and power, I can get groceries. It's sad to say food comes last. Anna from Texas. No one should have to worry where their next meal will come from. Together, we can end hunger. Learn more at feedingamerica.org.
The new drama from Apple TV Plus poses the question, how far would you go to maintain your luxurious lifestyle? Well, a hedge fund manager resorts to burglary after losing his job, targeting wealthy neighbors to maintain his family's lifestyle, but makes a fateful error, breaking into the wrong home.
Rich guy loses his big job, has liquidity problems, turns to petty crime. That's not savvy, that's stupidity.
Maybe it's just desperation.
That's the first honest thing you've said. I'll give you 65 for it.
You ever look at something you've been staring at for so long, you suddenly realize you stopped seeing it a long time ago?
It's not yours if you can't keep it.
Your Friends and Neighbors, starring Jon Hamm, breaks in on April 11th. We've had a few of those what would you do scenarios during this episode. Well, here's another one for you with the romantic comedy, The Wedding Banquet.
Baby's gonna change everything.
I'll teach the baby art and Chris will change the diapers. You're giving me
Lee would be such a good mom.
So would you.
Doesn't matter if it's Lee or me, because we don't have the money.
His visa runs out in a few months and he doesn't want to go back to Korea.
My grandmother doesn't know I'm gay.
You come out, they cut you off.
I have a proposal. You marry me, and I'll pay for Liz to grow a baby.
What?
Me?
A gay man makes a deal with his lesbian friend, a green card marriage for him in exchange for in vitro fertilization treatments for her. Plans evolve as the grandmother surprises them with a Korean wedding banquet.
You.
What?
You look gay.
Honey, I'm home.
Have you picked the wedding date?
We don't want a ceremony.
No ceremony? 할아버지 물론 네 결혼 기다리셔. 니들 다 바보야.
What did she say? She said we're dumb.
The Wedding Banquet fools its way into theaters on April 18th. After their collaborations on Black Panther and Creed, Michael B. Jordan and director Ryan Coogler are teaming up again for the period piece supernatural thriller, Sinners.
We've been gone a long time. We back now. You twins? Nah, we cousins.
Trying to leave their troubled lives behind, twin brothers return to their hometown to start again, only to discover that an even greater evil is waiting to welcome them back. Michael B. Jordan will be pulling double duty, playing dual roles as both twin brothers.
Just power.
Somebody please take me.
With an ensemble cast that includes Delroy Lindo and Haley Steinfeld, Sinners seeks redemption on April 18th. Star Wars is back on the small screen this month with the second and final season of Andor that culminates to one of the better Star Wars films in the Disney era.
I came with you to be part of something. The Empire cannot win. It's a different kind of mission.
In an era filled with danger, deception, and intrigue, Cassian Andor embarks on a path that is destined to turn him into a rebel hero.
It's a weapon. They're building a weapon.
The monster will come for us all.
Revolution is not for the saying. You're right here, and you're ready to fight.
There's a future here for those who dare.
Andor Season 2 hits Disney Plus on April 22nd. Don't go anywhere just yet. When we come back, the director of The Raid returns with his bone-crunching follow-up. And Ben Affleck and Jon Bernthal team up this time around to take down some bad guys. Extra Butter Please, we'll be right back.
Every minute counts in a poison emergency.
That's why Poison Help is standing by 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in over 100 languages. Save Poison Help as a contact in your phone today. Call your local Poison Center at 1-800-222-1222.
If you smoked, get scanned. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
The hit Netflix series You returns for its 5th and final season. Check it out.
Hello, you. You're back in the greatest city in the world, thanks to the one person who could make it possible.
Right here, Prince Charming.
Fame, definitely. Took a bit of getting used to. But to live happily ever after, you had to bury your old self.
A dangerously charming, intensely obsessive young man goes to extreme measures to insert himself into the lives of those he is transfixed by.
At heart, I am a normal guy.
No, no! Is this what I deserve?
Burn in hell. The final season will be looking for you on April 24th. After not much success with the critically panned Shazam sequel, indie director David F. Sandberg is returning to his roots with the horror film Until Dawn, based on the PlayStation video game.
I can't.
No, please, no!
Up the road, there's a place stuck in time.
A group of friends trapped in a time loop where mysterious foes are chasing and killing them in gruesome ways must survive until dawn to escape it.
Every time we die, we find ourselves back here again. But the night is never the same. We're here again.
Stuck in time.
They're coming!
Up the road, that's where people get into trouble.
Until Dawn rises on April 25th. True action junkies worship at the altar of Gareth Evans for delivering 2 of the most exhilarating and gut-wrenching action films of the modern era, with The Raid and The Raid 2. We'll see if he can add a 3rd film to that list when Havoc is released later this month.
I just came from a crime scene. 9 bodies.
I make one phone call. You and your friends go down for life.
After a drug deal gone wrong, a bruised detective must fight his way through the criminal underworld to rescue a politician's estranged son, unraveling a deep web of corruption and conspiracy that ensnares his entire city.
This is my town. And don't forget, I know what you did.
You have no idea what I did.
Starring Tom Hardy, Havoc punches its way onto Netflix on April 25th. After the success of the first film back in 2016, stars Ben Affleck and Jon Bernthal re-team with director Gavin O'Connor for The Accountant 2.
Lord, my path has gone astray. I'm just trying to find my way.
Christian Wolff applies his brilliant mind and illegal methods to reconstruct the unsolved puzzle of a Treasury chief's murder.
Do what I need to do.
I work for a government agency. I don't torture people.
You didn't.
Get these ideas in your head. Good for you. Let's get ourselves killed.
I can feel them come.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
The Accountant 2 blasts into theaters everywhere on April 25th. Well, I'm all out of time. If you'd like to be part of the show, email us at extrabutterplease1@gmail.com. Until next time, I'll see you in the theaters.